Sorry, I was in the middle of chewing off the last of my food. All right, straight to the point. My revelation, my epiphany. Since I've been backing off of Destiny for the most part, except for its PvP content, I finally realized something. Destiny is an app game made for console, and that's what it is. Um, and the reason why I say this is because I've been playing Raid Shadow Legends for about a good 2, 3, maybe 4 solid weeks now, and taking it kind of casual. I'm on a free to play account for right now, but I am lit, and you know it's almost kind of done in an ironic sense. Pardon me, that I'm playing an app game like this because I don't normally play app games. Although I did play Pac-Man when it had an app version, and there was a Space Invaders app, an app-based Space Invaders. I don't really consider those to be app games, even though the early arcade games are the foundation upon which most app games are based, including the game Gauntlet, which is mirrored in so many application, mobile device type games. And Gauntlet has also inspired just a slew of other games, like Final Fantasy Tactics and Dynasty Warriors and things like that. So I'm not going to get into a history of arcade's influence on modern games, but I'm just going to let you know my revelation is, and why I feel like Destiny has gotten to that point where there's so very, very little about it that matters to me, is an app game. It is a free-to-play app game. Even though I paid for the physical editions, because I'm weird like that. I like little statues and stuff. Uh, Even though I paid for the physical editions, and I do pay into the annual pass, which is all 4 seasons, of course, and all the bells and whistles, it is still a free-to-play app-based game. Because if you take away all the chase for the cosmetics, all the triumphs, all of the ornaments, all of the um, shaders and emblems and things like that. If you just strip all that shit away, you basically yank out the Eververse shop. Okay, you take away leaderboards. All right, you take away the leaderboards. You take away the After Carnage reports. What's left to do in Destiny? What is the motive? What motivates you to continue playing this game? Is it the effort reward loop? Because there's really not much reward going on here anymore. Back in Destiny 1, things were still pretty fresh. Destiny was literally a it had always been around though, for arcades, and it had always been around for at that time app-based games weren't all that developed. But if you think about, like, say, like the early Nintendo DS carts and stuff like that, Destiny had that. It was like a super dressed up and very well garnished hamburger. You know, that's kind of what it is. It is like, just think of the most gourmet hamburger spot in your hometown that you've ever dined at, and realize that if you took away all that extra shit and brought it down to just the beef and the bun, unless that bun was like an artisan roll, or my personal favorite, the Hawaiian roll style on sliders, uh, it's still a hamburger. A hamburger, well, because you're hungry. Hopefully, you're eating because you're hungry. You're not eating just for the taste, but you also want it to taste good. Now, why are you paying extra for a overly crafted hamburger? Because you want an experience. You're not really after the taste. You're not really trying to sate any hunkers. You're really there because you want the trifecta. You want the triple threat, the perfect storm. You want taste, you want satiation, and you want experience. And Destiny is really good so far on the experience. I mean, look at this map. This is a really good map. I mean, the environment is, and I'm an old 40K player, so this is right up in my wheelhouse for Grimdark. I don't want to blow his radar, but I did. Shit. Oh, I'm so sorry, buddy. You can use me as meat shield next time. I'll go back and wait for him. There he is. All right, Holmes. I'm your tank. What? Where are you going? What are you doing? You're doing something weird. Oh, no, don't go outside. Don't do the outside. No, see, now you're gonna end up. Okay. Let me draw somebody. Oh, he's got the outbreak. Nice. Alright, I'm gonna stand out here and be bait. Oh! Okay, you should be able to get a shot there. No? Didn't take it? He was busy hiding. Anyway, so yeah, short and simple, straight to the point. It's a revelation that Destiny is at its core a free-to-play app game, and that's not a bad thing. That's really not a bad thing, because once you know what it is you're playing, you can adjust your expectations. And I think that was a lot of the problem over the last couple years, is that players who were used to playing, console shooters, were just had these really exceptional expectations. Can I get up this way? Nope. Here he is. Oh, stay assist. Nah, I'll just let you have a kill. It's not worth fucking button mashing. So a lot of players who are used to console shooters were expecting a whole lot more than what the Destiny team was really trying for. And it kind of, I mean, I should have seen it coming a few years ago when they announced that they were going to PC, and then they were going to do things like Stadia. Because Stadia is basically a cloud service game platform, which is essentially an app-based game platform. You should have died. Oh, maybe not. You have a lot of... Yeah, you're 50 levels above me. Never mind. So... It'd be kind of fun to play this on my phone, just to say, because that's all I do. That's all I'm doing. I'm not really diving too much into the exploration. I'm not doing much of the PvE. I do play it just for the PvP, and that's fine. I'm good with that now, because I don't chase things like, well, okay, okay. Okay. I guess that's just part of it. And that might be one of the reasons why Bungie has been so fixated on the peer-to-peer connection thing. Is because it is essentially an app-based game. I mean, I guess pretty much all console games are app-based. I wish I had a higher-rated scout rifle. No, there's nothing I could do here. Where am I lacking? I'm lacking in a lot of spots. I really shouldn't be an Iron Banner below 1220. But, I like Iron Banner. I like the fact that it's a challenge. Me versus the whales, as it were. Because because Bungie has its own set of whales. It's not just the people who... In app-based games, in mobile games, the whale is the person who pays in to the win. And that's another thing too, is that console has that delicate, little territory they're trying to avoid the pay-to-win formula. But I mean, I'm telling you, man, if ever the industry just gave up on that whole platform and just kind of let game developers just do what they wanted, you'd be seeing so many different things. Okay, that's right, because I'm being suppressed. Thank you. Good job. Good job. Yeah. Sorry. Anyway, so yeah, now it's just content. I'm just gonna do some gameplay. Anyway, thanks for stopping by.